And I am Sandman 99, just along for the ride.
Just like all those passengers on that train.
Uh,
I'll never let you forget. Now, going. So, I was gonna tell a funny story just before we start here. So when I was working back at No Frills in the day, there was this teenage cashier who was very spicy. That's what people say nowadays, right? Spicy, because I guess that's what you're allowed to say. Anyway, um, she got really mad at me because I wasn't helping her because I was cleaning up this massive spill of glass and soy sauce because it was this display, and it was like 8 boxes filled with like 4 big things of soy sauce each, just shattered in the aisle. Just like I said, glass and soy sauce everywhere. And I'm cleaning it up, and she got so mad at me because I was going to a till to do a price check. She left her till, came into the aisle where I was cleaning everything up, and told me I had fat ankles, and then walked back to her till. And to
well,
this
that's
day,
harsh.
yeah, to this day I laugh. To this day, I laugh uncontrollably because at the time I was 25, right? And I'm thinking to myself, does she think that that's a scathing insult for someone that's not a teenage girl? Because it really isn't.
Mercer.
Okay, let's go see where Overseer Barstow is.
Coming to you from,
Whoops,
Jewel Green.
my gun went off prematurely. That's embarrassing.
I mean, the Great Green Jewel.
Okay.
So, how did you manage to get here? I don't remember this from last time.
Oh, since last episode, I have teleported here, and that's it. That's the only thing that's changed.
Hey, just a moment and we can begin.
Sure.
I
Please,
see.
step forward. Ah, yes. Welcome. Welcome.
So, this here's a vault, right?
Quite correct. And you could be one of our lucky new residents.
You do
So
got
we're
food. in this
interviewing
vault, right?
people.
Of course.
Absolutely.
And a chance at a new life. A question or two first, however.
Whenever someone says a new life, I always think of like the Little Mermaid. Under the sea,
What
under
the
the
hell are you
sea.
talking about?
Down where it's wetter, that's where it's better. Take it from me.
It's all right. We're the good guys. Just answer the questions.
You seem... Alright. Okay. From what I heard...
Preston
the
didn't like or
government's
hate that.
Everything's radioactive.
You won't do for our special assortment. But welcome to our vault. Your new
Got no
home.
reaction from
With
them at
Shield's
all.
representative of what's left above.
I don't know if you
The
ever
outside world must be
watched.
rougher. I
Preston, what the
imagine.
fuck are you doing?
Are you ready for the next interview?
What the fuck is Preston doing?
Let's continue.
All right.
He's just
Hello.
sneaking away.
Welcome to Vault 8.
He's like, I don't want to be a
is
part
real
of this
nice place
anymore.
you have here.
Am
Real
I
nice.
crouched?
And I can go wherever I like. Right?
Within
Fucking-
reason.
Oh
Yes.
Jesus, this fucking game.
I have a question for you.
Sure. What do you want to know?
A hypothetical. Let's say the reactor core is melting down, and you're the only one who could stop it.
Is there something wrong with your reactor?
No, it's fine. Just pretend, so you can stop the meltdown. But you'd suffer from extreme radiation exposure. What would you do?
Well, whatever you like. If you don't mind, I'm anxious to look around.
If you're thinking about ripping us off, don't.
Listen, it's hell up there. If you really give me food and a place to stay, I'll be good. Just don't go expecting me to jump in a reactor for you.
If anyone's gonna jump in a reactor, it's gonna be Overseer Barstow. She's fucking radiation proof
I
anyway.
think we could use him in our vault.
If anything, it would
As
just
long as
make
you guys
her
are on the level, I'll
be
give this
even
thing a
more
try.
immortal.
Honest.
I appreciate your candor. You can
What if
stay.
she goes feral, though?
You're not what we're looking for. Go ahead and get acquainted
You know,
with your new home.
a lot of Fallout historians aren't really clear. I've never seen someone
gentleman.
carry a rifle like that before,
Clearly
person. What
he
the fuck
won't
are you
work
doing?
For our experiments. Here's hoping third time's a charm.
So, a lot of Fallout historians and websites seem to be unclear on the point that if you're not instantly killed, you're turned feral. If you just turn feral over time, if too much radiation soaked up just makes you even more immortal, live longer, if it turns you into a glowing one, it's unclear. The Fallout TV show seemed to indicate that you need some sort of special substance to not turn, but I think that's just an invention of the show, because there's been a lot of affluential ghouls over the years in the Fallout universe and mutants that have never mentioned anything like that. You become quite intimate with them to the point where they wouldn't keep something like that hidden. So it's kind of interesting. Also, a fun tidbit for anyone watching this who actually gives a shit. People who love the Fallout games are actually called the Vault historians when they talk about the lore that deeply. Just a little bit fun tidbit.
Let's do the next interview then.
As you say. Hello. Welcome to your new home.
Well, after that long speech, the only thing I want to add is what they should have done
so happy
was made feral ghouls completely separate from radiation ghouls. And
Yes.
feral ghouls could have been
Clem,
created
is it?
by a strain of
Before you settle in.
Oh, for a second there, I was like, are you talking about segregation? You want to segregate the ghouls?
Sure.
No,
Well, that's
Sorry.
good.
no, they're actually
Here's
two
a scenario.
completely different
You've been
species.
assigned guard duty. You know, stand watch and make sure outsiders don't breach the perimeter. But from inside the vault, you hear a
And
woman
one
scream.
is this type of ghoul,
What
like
would you do?
Overseer Barstow.
You want me to
made
guard
that way by
something?
radiation.
Sure. I can do that.
And the other
I
one
can do
would
that
be
right now,
a
if
feral
I
ghoul
want.
that would have been
But I
exposed
don't
to
hear any
like
screaming.
a FEV strain.
Lady Overseer.
So you think that so you think that feral ghouls are exposed to FEV, and you think that regular ghouls that can talk and don't try to eat your flesh should be just radiation?
That's what I think, yeah. That's what they should be. I mean, I don't think there's any lore that indicates they are, but that's what I think they should be, because they don't really explain how it is that feral ghouls can keep respawning in a place like Lexington, where there isn't really any radiation to speak of, right? What keeps making more of them?
I think it's just understood that for a long time, Vault historians actually were working on the same principle as the metagene. So I created a comic series a long time ago where there was a scientist who theorized that if he applied this element to the human body, it would create superheroes and supervillains of varying powers. And he was correct, except he didn't know about the genetic marker that some people have that some people don't. Like how some people can hold protein in their systems longer than other people, or some people their pee smells like asparagus after they've urinated, after they've eaten asparagus, or some people can smell that, or some people can do both. But Vault historians believe that the people who turn into ghouls that can talk and walk and have their mind have a specific genetic marker, and that someone who survives that much extreme radiation or FEV, because there has been some, I think, sources where ghouls have been turned through FEV, because there was the bats in Fallout 1 that turned Harold, but it's not known if Harold was a ghoul or a super mutant. People argue about that. But that's a good question. Because in Fallout 3, without spoilers, there is a massive nuclear explosion that turns a named NPC into a ghoul, and there's no FEV to speak of there. It's just a straight-up old nuclear bomb that wasn't detonated that you can detonate that goes kaboom and turns her into a ghoul and atomizes the rest of the town, literally killing everyone. Except for a few feral ghouls, I think. I don't know, it's been a while since I played that one. Number 3. You raise an interesting point. And you know what? We could probably sit here talking about it all night, but I think that would make my view count even lower than it is. So I'm just going to continue on.
Nothing to be nervous about. Think about it, and Answer.
Yeah, sorry. Well, if you
Okay,
tell me
sorry
to
for
guard, I
interrupting.
guard. And I won't
No,
leave my
no,
post
that's
unless
fine,
you tell
but
me to.
there's also the drugs that have turned people into ghouls, right? Like
Another question for you.
Hancock and Eddie
What
Winter.
can you tell me about your
So
mother?
it's
She passed.
confusing
But she was
because
nice.
when they refine it that
I liked her.
much,
She killed a mole rat once.
Really? That's remarkable.
so I don't know. It's so
Describe the
confusing.
traits you most admire about her.
Yeah, well, it's just
Well,
like
she
a
was strong
mod
because of
added.
the mole rat. And
Yeah, it's
she,
just like a mod added
she fed
companion
me.
that I have
God,
in my game.
I'm sorry.
Who says so?
This place
you know,
is so
how
much
you
better than the
put a
ditch
whole
I
bunch
was
of
living in.
pieces of junk into a box and shake it up real hard, and then out comes a recon scope, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
I like him.
I remember you talking
find
about
a
that in
lot.
one of the Fallout videos.
Gee, thanks. Found what exactly?
We're looking for a volunteer, Clem. Some new devices that will help everyone. Are you interested?
You mean I can stay? I mean, yes. I'll help out. I like helping. That's me, Clem. Always willing to help out.
Yes. I think you'll do nicely.
Poor Clem.
And no time like the present to commence. Now that we have Clem,
Yeah, but he's happy
we
to
are
do
ready
anything
to
to help.
begin. The first step is to get him properly.
So, are you going to
equipped
experiment
and
on him
dressed.
really bad, or
There
are you
should be
going to
supplies
take
in the
the high
welcome
road?
area near the
I'm not going to take the high
entrance.
road. Do you know why I'm not going to take the high road? And here's where we lose a lot of our female viewers when I say this. Because I'm a woman. And if I know anything about women, they're mean and vindictive.
Huh?
How to get demonetized faster than anyone else. I just did it. Okay. So we're going to build a vault. Goodbye, Overseer's desk.
Why did you scrap the overseer's desk?
I didn't. I stored it. It looked like I scrapped it,
Oh,
but I didn't scrap it. Excalibur. Excalibur. From the United King, I'm looking for him. I'm going to California. Overdue book. We'll store that. I don't understand why you can't scrap burnt books for like the leather that they're bound in, or even the paper. I mean, paper's not used for anything, so I guess that makes sense. I don't know. You should at least be able to get, what, corkboard on a clip? No, wooden spring, huh? Interesting. Yeah, with one of my characters, I actually made a vault I was pretty proud of. You know what? This is actually going to take a long time on screen. So what we're going to do is I am going to just do a bunch of random shit for this lady. Uh-huh. And then I will scrap everything, and then in the next episode we'll build a vault. People aren't very happy with me right now. Okay, so what are my actual active quests to do with the vault? Outfit Clem with the vault suit. Okay. Whoops. Oh, I want to show everyone from Sandman with Love. This is from Sandman with Love. It's a pipe pistol that I built. It's got a recon scope, you know. So now, when I shoot people, I feel like Kubrick making a movie. Let me demonstrate. And just like Kubrick, I couldn't shoot him just once. I demanded another take and shot several more. Oh god, Stanley Kubrick really fucked up Jack Nicholson. It's great. Jack Nicholson, while filming The Shining, would actually wake up in the night having nightmares Because he dreamt Kubrick demanded another take. Movie trivia. Okay, let's get Clem a Vault suit. Ah, there's Betty. No, we want Melissa. Ah, there's Betty. Ah, Betty, the good old street sweeper. See, I've never seen anyone hold a gun like that before, Preston. Like, I've never seen Preston exit this animation before.
Yeah.
So when he carries it all weird. Like, what the fuck animation is this?
Well, I think it's supposed to disappear, isn't it?
I thought so.
Because in Fallout 4, they didn't make holstered weapons, right?
No,
Clem,
they were too lazy.
Let's get you outfitted like a real vault dweller.
Oh, I'm gonna take that. Oh, bubblegum, that's mine. Ooh, potato, that's mine. You can't have my security baton. Where is it, Miss Pitboy? There we go.
I'll do well.
That's nice.
I'd like to trade some items.
Of course.
I'm gonna steal your bottle caps. That's the entry fee. 9 bottle caps. Just incredible coincidence. That's how many bottle caps he had, isn't it?
You're just like that. You're just like that settler in a skit that I saw online once.
Yeah,
where he
like the
goes,
scribbles.
Yeah, let's
but
trade some things, and you take
he
all
didn't
this
trade
stuff.
anything. Just took all my shit.
Hey!
And just
I
gives
wanna
him a
trade
fuck.
a
He's
few
like,
things.
careful, that's my last one. Oh, 11 ball caps. What a coincidence. That's exactly how much it costs to live here. That's how I keep my overhead so low. I steal from people. Don't tell no one. And you're never going to need these road leathers ever again, so I'm going to take them. Wouldn't want you changing back into your clothes.
Yeah, but don't you have that bug where sometimes they unequip the outfit that you give them?
You know what? I actually found out that's not a bug. That's a memory issue to do with the console versions of the game.
Well, sounds like a bug to me.
I mean, it would be a bug if they ever intended on fixing it. But they're not gonna, because they're lazy motherfuckers.
There ain't enough beds to go around.
Is someone trying to phone?
No, that's the washing machine
Oh.
I
or the
cannot
dryer
work
or something
without
making
the
it's
terminal on my
making
overseer's
noises.
desk.
To hear that,
I
she's
wonder
upset because
how
there's
high
no
the vault numbers
over...
go.
The vault numbers, I don't know, but the vault I always make in that mobile game where you can make your own vault, I always make it vault 886. So, pretty high, I'd say.
Well, you need to put her desk back so that she can do stuff.
What, so she can complain more? I don't think so.
You need to do something because everybody's just hanging around in the hallway.
Lazy fuckers, right? No, that's not what I want. What do I want? Doorway. Doorway. Hall to doorway. No. Domestic three-way, but Piper's not even close to here. You were supposed to laugh at that joke, but that's okay.
Oh,
That's okay. No, that's not it either. How come I never use this? Why can't you move your fat ass out of the way, lady? You're just standing there. I'm getting in trouble for that.
It won't connect to the base on that because of the way that the floor bulges there.
Or it probably needs the snap point of the doorway connector.
Yeah, well,
Like that. So I didn't want that one. I wanted this one. And this should do it now. Huh, no it won't. Or whatever, I'll figure this out later. We'll just have a really ghetto vault that doesn't make any sense, and then we'll make a real vault later. Okay, special overseer. Your desk is on the dirt ground. That's what you deserve. Do you want to see what happens if I use the vault, overseer's vault deck before she does? Watch this. Oh, what's... Oh, because it's her desk specifically, not Overseer's desk. The Overseer's desk gives you a permanent boost to intelligence unless you use some of the other stuff from the DLC, because then you can switch and give yourself a permanent boost. I think I told you this, though, before, haven't I? In some other video?
I don't remember.
Like, it's literally a way to get a free skill point. I mean, I built the desk. Do I really have to go all the way over there to talk to you?
Huh?
Our first vault residence. Exercise instead
you do.
of
Oh, she
vaulting
wandered off.
while you a perfect
Oh,
settlement.
there you go. See, she was hung up in mid-dialogue there, right?
Let me work.
And you broke it when you scrapped the desk.
I broke the Mario. Swing your hips from side to side. Do the Mario. This game is so cool.
Yeah, the only problem with the vault here is that they made the build limit too small.
Oh, did they ever? But that's because they didn't want to make one of the areas just bigger than the others for no reason, so they got lazy with it. And I'm not opposed to mods. I mean, I'm playing with a few. But sometimes you shouldn't have to play with mods just to fix what they decided they weren't going to implement. Because when you're doing that, you might as well just pay the modding community to fix the game for you. You know, am I wrong?
Well, actually, it's been a well-known fact that they take a lot of ideas for future games from things that modders created in their old games, right?
Really?
Yep.
Well, here's hoping they steal Fusion City Rising, because I would love to see that implemented.
Well, that was a pretty good quest mod. One of the
That is
best
so
ones
mean.
that I ever played.
You should give us a little bit of history about it. For those who
basics.
are uninitiated.
Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit now then.
Absolutely, please do.
So basically, the premise is that when you make contact with the railroad, you you meet a little boy in the railroad. And what happens is this little boy reveals to you that you are his great-grandparent. And so he basically proposes that you go and explore an old vault in the glowing sea that has been inhabited by a splinter group of the children of Atom who have access to a nuclear weapon. He's worried that they're going to, blow up the Commonwealth with it.
Damn.
So you go there with him, and it turns out that even though he's like 10 years old, while he's like a whiz with guns and knives and that kind of stuff, and you end up going through this, and by the time you finish up at this vault, then you discover the entrance to Fusion City, which is a huge underground vault that is sort of like a Las Vegas style vault, underground city kind of thing, right? With entertainment and casinos and shops and all.
So blackjack and hookers.
Yeah, pretty much. And you can actually activate a subway line that connects Fusion City with with the subway station that's near Diamond City.
Oh, nice.
So that you get kind of like an immersive fast travel between the two sites eventually.
Okay.
But it takes quite a while to do all of this, mind you. And you also start to explore some of the other areas of Fusion City, because it seems that there's this guy in charge who somehow managed to transplant his brain into a sentry bot. And he's still running Fusion City, right? And so you have to travel down into the lowest levels of Fusion City and defeat this guy, and then also deactivate the nuclear devices down there, because the children of Atom are trying to get their hands on that one as well after you thwarted them earlier, right?
Is his name Walt by any chance?
No, it's Lundberg or something.
Okay.
But anyways, it's a very, very lengthy mod. Like, it probably took me, 2 weeks worth of playing time in order to complete it. So
it took you that long?
It's lots of hours. It probably adds close to 40 hours of playtime to the game, right? And it also kind of gives you a different way to interact with the railroad, because as you explore these lower areas of Fusion City, you keep finding different terminal entries that the employees of Lundberg have been making, because apparently the railroad has been spying on them and stealing their data, right? Because they know that these guys are actually up to no good as well. And what happens is eventually it's revealed that, just from, you can infer that it was actually Deacon that hacked their system, like Deacon and what the hell's his
Glory?
name? Yeah, the tech guy for the railroad.
Tinker Tom.
Yeah, Deacon and Tinker Tom managed to hack Fusion City's systems, right, and steal a whole bunch of their data, because they didn't want Lundberg and his cronies to carry out their plans either, right?
Mm-hmm.
And also other terminal entries eventually reveal that Deacon is actually Sean's son, so he's actually your grandson, right? Because apparently Sean, after he was kidnapped as a baby and then grew up to become the boss of the Institute and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
he had a life. He wasn't born
He
like
had
a priest,
life,
as they
right?
say.
And it turns out that Deacon is his son, and then Peter is Deacon's son, so like a little kid. So you're actually helping your grandson and great-grandson to thwart some bad guys, right? So it kind of expands on the way that you can interact interact with the railroad a bit. And it also ties in with another couple of mods by the same authors. One of them is called Outcasts and Remnants, I think, and the other one is called Operation Valkyrie. And Operation Valkyrie is very cool because with that one, you actually have the option, instead of destroying the Institute, you can actually take it over and, you know, like rebuild it into a trading center and stuff like that, a little bit like Fusion City is, right? You know, with casinos and entertainment and shows and all that kind of stuff. It's
That's
actually
really cool.
very good. You know, and all of these things are all connected together. And there's also another connected mod that you can get, which creates an interconnected subway system so that you can sort of immersively fast travel to all four corners of the Commonwealth map by going into the various, because there's subway stations all over the map, right? And some of them, when you go into them, the guys have remodeled them completely so that you can actually get on a train and travel between one station and another. So yeah, pretty good stuff. But you gotta have something other than a
Console.
PlayStation. Well, something other than
You didn't have to say a place. Why are you just coming for me like that?
Because some of these mods are actually available for the Xbox. Because you know, Sony doesn't allow custom scripts for custom textures and that kind of thing, right? Which makes it impossible to actually put a mod like Fusion City Rising in for the PlayStation console.
For the PlayStation 4. Not confirmed that it would not work for PlayStation 5. Not yet, anyway.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if Sony continues that policy, then the PlayStation 5 won't be you won't have any more options than that. Hey, you know what you should do with this before you make a total mess of this?
Yeah, I was actually going to ask for your help. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, get rid of those consoles that are or conduits that are going right up the middle of the stairs. That's just dumb.
Okay.
And what you need to do is put yourself a connector on the end of that console. No, that one on the floor was okay.
Oh.
Okay, well, even on this, no, don't delete any more. Just put a connector, like an upward-facing connector on the end of that one. Right there.
Like this?
Or you could just have the one on the floor, right? You know what I mean?
Oh, the one on the floor, okay.
Because what you're going to do...
The power radiator?
No, not the power radiator, the connector.
Okay.
Right? The connector.
Which one?
Yeah, that
four.
one. Oh, you went past it. Just the single connector.
Okay.
Go right. Yeah, go right. No, not that one either.
This one?
Well, you don't need that one. Go right one more. Yeah, that one. That one.
Okay.
Oh, okay. No, go right one more yet. Again.
So like that?
No. Next one to the right. Yeah, that one. Okay. Yeah. But take out that other short connecting piece that you put in, because you've made that too long now. Okay, now connect that, connect the connector to your conduit. There you go. Now what you want to do is you want to put one of those short posts at the top of the stairs.
Short posts.
Yeah, get out
Like
of
this?
the conduit. No,
Okay,
get out
out
of
of
the
the conduit.
section.
Connectors and switches. So like one of these?
Yeah, there. Yeah, one of those. One of the short posts. Go. Yeah, the one that you had at first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one. And put it as close to the edge of the door frame as you can. Okay. Yeah, just try and set it on the top step there, just inside the railing, just inside the runner.
Oh, there we go.
No, that's too far. Yeah, but you want it to at the edge of the step, like out on the grate.
Yeah, no, I got it. It's on the gray part. You just have to wait for the too far in.
No, on the darker color part, like on the thread.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I got it on the thread.
Okay, back a bit more.
Oh, all right. Back a bit more.
Yeah. On the top step, like see how you've got.
Oh, you mean right here?
Yeah, like right on the step.
Okay.
Like, yeah, exactly. Right about there. But
Okay.
if you turn it the other way.
Turn it the other way. Okay. So like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just turn it 90 degrees. Yeah, there you go. No, 90. You turned it 180 degrees. Turn it only 90 degrees.
Only 90 degrees. Okay, so I had it like this before. So, like this then?
No, you just turned it 180 again. There. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
And then get it as close to the edge of the step as you can.
Okay. All right.
There.
Couldn't I also done that with like say one of the hangers? Like these guys?
Yeah, but you can't just stick them to a...
I just like stick it like this. Oh, it won't. Huh. Oh,
Yeah,
never
what
mind.
you want to do now is get one that sticks on the wall.
Gotcha.
Yeah, not that one. You want the sideways one now. And you just stick it on the wall where you'll be able to on the other wall. So that
On
you
the
can
oh right,
connect
so
it
it'll yeah, because it'll be
because you can't put the wire through the frame, right? You have to have a clear path for the wire to go.
Hmm.
And you might have to reposition that a little bit until you can actually see it, right? There.
I'm just gonna play with it a little bit. Oh, it won't connect it at all.
Possibly even if move your post down one step.
Yeah, that might work.
Right? Move your post down one step, like the wooden post.
Yeah. Okay, now let's see what I can get away with here.
So now you can try and move that. Yeah, well, so long as it's lit up pink like that, you could put it there, right?
Just choke myself with all the rope they're giving me.
No, I'd say go as far as you can with it. Like if it'll let you. Well, the thing is though, you don't want the wire going in the middle of the walkway, right?
No.
You might want to make. You want to put that one short first, right?
Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like you don't want that situation there, right?
No. There, that's cleaner. Also, random thing that has nothing to do with Fallout, because I'm still happy and I'm proud of myself for it. I know I've made it a secret that I have a son. Is that even connected to the fucking wall? It's not. That is not connected to the wall. Whatever, we're good with it. I have a son, and I learned how to peel an apple, and I learned how to peel a potato, and I boiled them down for him, and he loved it. So yay me.
Hey, you know what? That connector that's not on the wall, just put it on that frame that sticks out a little bit.
Put on the frame that sticks out. Oh, so oh, right here. Yeah, okay.
No. See that one right there? Well,
Yeah,
just
this one.
Move it over like an inch to the left, right there. Yeah.
To the left. Okay, so right here, like that. It's still not attached. Whatever.
It's not.
No, look, it's not attached to anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Weird.
Collision in this game sometimes is kind of broken.
Well, I mean, this one's kind of connected, as much as it can be.
Yeah. Maybe just eliminate the middle one then. Right?
Fuck.
Maybe you don't need the middle one.
Maybe not, but it wouldn't be as clean as it is. Okay, so where am I putting this now is the question. Maybe some hang on top? Because there's no more... I can't go across.
Yeah, I found that I had the best luck sticking them to the ceiling.
Okay. So...
That's pretty much the only way you can get them through, right? Like get the wiring across so that it's out into your vault area.
Thank you for this. And I'm sure some players at home who haven't done this before, who weren't screaming at me like I was stupid, saw this and probably found it a little bit helpful. I hope. In real life, though, I'm very afraid of electricity. The reason being, I have been electrocuted many, many times. Back in the day, I had an original Game Boy Advance. The ones that were not squares like laptop that you could just shut. Like a woman's purse. Like the compact mirror thing. But the ones that were like purple and see-through. And I had an adapter plug for it, which if you ran a battery power, you could just plug it into the wall. And you couldn't unplug it in the wall because it had to stay plugged in. Like it was part of it, kind of thing. Where the battery pack went. And there was a short in the wire, so every time you plugged it in, or anytime you unplugged it, you would get electrocuted. True fucking story. So just to play games back in the day, I was constantly getting electrocuted. The things we do when we like video games, you know?
Yeah.
That's why quick save is your friend. I mean, I was even playing games with mods back in the day and a game would just randomly crash. Okay, now we can go back to wall stickies, I believe.
Yep.
If him fucking working on the power cycle breaks this, I'm gonna be and I'll just repair it. But if it destroys the work I just put in, like just like blows all of them up and deletes them, I'll be pissed. I don't think it will, but I don't even think I've explored the vault with this character. So this will be like a 4 or 5 part video series of me just fucking around in the vault.
There's a lot to do in the vault.
There is. And all of it is fun. But you know what? I decided I don't like this right now, so I'm just going to delete this. And we'll do this. For now. This is just temporary. No one scream at the computer screen. Hold on.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put a post on the outside now.
No, I
Right.
won't. See? No post allowed. I am going to put a post on the outside just because I don't want it directly connected to the... I mean, the shockwave is going to fuck up everybody, but...
Put one with a switch on it out there then.
No, because that's not going to stop the cycle from doing its little dance-a-maroo. Is it? Okay.
No, I think what happens is meant to happen.
Yeah. Well, always. Like, he generates too much power. Power... Where is it? Miscellaneous. There it is. Okay, Clown.
Everyone's tired. We need more beds down here.
That's nice.
Well, you got to set the parameters of the experiment now.
Push Clem to the limit. The power must flow.
Okay, so I know you're a Paragon and so am I, but this time I need you to decide what horrible thing we're gonna do to Clem. We can't do the controlled experiments that make like a nice noise or a nice smell or a better Nuka-Cola. We have to actually be assholes. Just because, I don't know. When you play this game, you want to bully Clem.
Actually, I'll caution you on that because what'll happen is one of your settlers will get mad and leave if you try and do too much of that kind of thing.
Well, see, the thing is, I didn't do any of her experiments, and she got mad and threatened to leave. But even if you don't do anything unbeneficial, that lady with the weird hair and the red letters still thinks that you're an asshole. But you know what? We'll see if you're right. We'll do a save right here. And now only the broadcast is being audioed. Sorry, the audio is being broadcast, but we'll do a save right here, just for this, just so we can come back to this.
You know, I think it is. Someone needs to check the seals on the vault door.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna put on a blanket because central air is nice, but where I am right now it's raining and cold outside, and it's cold inside my house too. So. I am quite cold. Whoops. Can everyone still hear me?
I can still hear you.
Excellent. You're like, unfortunately.
Okay. Who
Okay.
did you just shoot?
I don't know, but they shouldn't have been there. That was their mistake. Okay, power cycle experiment. So... Which one does this one do? Also just decrease by 50% after several failed experiments.
Well, you that first one's the one where
Electric
people die on the
shocks.
cycle, right?
Electric shocks. I want to give him drugs. I want him to ride the power. I want him to be like coming down. I want him to chase the white horse. What do you think? Electrical shocks or drugs? Pick one. Walk on the dark side with me. Come on.
Okay, give him the drugs.
Nothing's wrong with doing a little bit of drugs. Tell me you don't make your character in Fallout 4 do all the drugs all the time.
Some people complain, but not me.
You know what, Preston, you're too moral for this. Why don't you fuck off?
Hey there.
Need something?
You can head home now.
I don't want you here because
I'll
you're
head home.
moral.
Don't get yourself into trouble out here by yourself.
Go fuck yourself, Preston.
This is all there is to it? So I'll keep pedaling. This is...
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, he's going to hate you by the time all this stuff is done if he's still here.
That's okay. If I wanted someone to preach morals at me, I would, Actually, in real life, I don't think I know anyone who would preach morals at me because I'm pretty liberal in a good way. Like, I kind of have the mindset of just party on and be excellent to each other unless what you're doing is harming other people. So...
build some beds for your settlers.
Is that what I need to do?
You need to do that.
Next thing you're going to be saying is I should give them food and water.
Yep, that too.
What do I look like, Mother Teresa? As I built that entire compound out of concrete in Sanctuary, where I gave everybody everything, even robot slaves. And don't worry, I will build some beds, guys. Just give me 1 second. I just gotta finish cleaning up down here. Oh, guess what my son did today?
What did he do?
He walked 37 steps, sat down, got up, and walked another 26. He only crawled today when he got tired and couldn't stand anymore. Alright.
Well, your life will become much busier very soon.
I mean, I hope so. Okay, now we need to we have to add something more important than beds. Okay, anyone want to tell me what that is?
Guns?
That's right, guns. More important than beds, we need gats.
Wow, you can build 1,100 machine gun turrets?
Apparently so.
Yeah, you're just not allowed to put them anywhere.
I think I just got hit by Clem hopped up off his ass on drugs, exerting more force than the cycle could take.
Well, you better go see what's going on.
I dare someone to come through this fucking door.
I don't know, the way you're placing a lot of those turrets, they'll shoot each other.
You think so?
Yeah, you need to have them have a clear line of fire without...
Oh yeah, this one's gonna shoot that one for sure.
There you go. Funny though, what I noticed with settlement attacks upon the vault here is that there's no settlement attackers in this part where you're putting all the guns. They all appear out in the middle of a big open space that you just cleaned out.
Sometimes they do, yeah. I have seen a few raiders attack this area, but it's only like 1 or 2 of them randomly. They mostly just come out randomly in the center. That's why when I built my vaults for my fair and square character, I did it in a way where it was completely closed off to raider attacks. And you'd hear people get crazy, but there was no way for the vault dwellers to actually get out to where they were. And then you would just hear the sound of gunfire, and then it would suddenly stop because the raiders were all dead. Well, he didn't break the generator. So that's why I like this generator down here, because it doesn't break. If you built a nuclear generator or any other generator, it would have fucking capsized the bitch.
I was looking at the data for the power cycle. The power output of the unit was, well, acceptable.
Is that test done already? I want to do more. Woo!
My, such enthusiasm. Perhaps I underestimated the advantages of applied narcotics.
Once I do your next...
Doesn't everyone?
I go back and... cycle?
For the next experiment, we'll need something from outside. Vault-Tech subcontracted Lucigen Incorporated. It was supposed to be delivered before. Well, before. But With the mail service out of commission, other arrangements must be made.
You got to go to Hallucinogen now.
We're going on a field trip.
That's a
Tracking this
fun
research
place.
down won't be easy. Make it worth my while.
If you insist there's danger, then take these missiles. Lord knows what I'd do with them. Just get that research. Once we have that, we can start the next experiment.
I don't like when it only gives you the ability to extort someone one time. I like it when it gives you, like, the multiple. You've seen me do that, though. Even more caps! Even more! You're like, fine. 250 caps, and that's it.
Well, now you're off to Hallucinogen.
I'm off to Hallucinogen, that's right. We're going on... I think I've already been to Hallucinogen. We're going on a field trip in my favorite rocket ship. That's a quote from a show I've never seen because I was too old to watch it.
Oh.
Called Little Einsteins. Oh, do you mind if I do some shameless plugging while we're recording?
Whatever. This is your show.
Don't forget to check out the RecV5X channel. They're doing quite a lot of amazing things with Diablo 1. Multiplayer on PlayStation 1, as well as Diablo 1 single player on computer. As well as a continuous stream of Fallout 4 videos and Fallout New Vegas videos. As well as I'm being told they're still doing golf as well as football. So don't forget to check those out, guys. As well as on Jedi Ace 1991's channel, me and him are going to be playing Resident Evil 0.
What the?
I think there's someone up there.
Oh, watch out. There's mines in this area.
There's someone up here who wants to communicate with me, I think. Huh.
Get some, motherfucker!
I think she found you.
Yeah, I think she did.
Yeah.
Wait, why did I take so little damage, and why did I do so much damage to her?
Maybe
I think
she mostly missed.
I think my nephew may have fucked with this a bit. Let's see. Hold on, guys. No, it says I'm playing on hard. We'll just switch that to very hard. I don't know why I would have went down in difficulty. That doesn't make any sense. Am I not regenerating health? That's problematic.
I don't think you do unless you get rank 3 of Life Giver, right?
Yes, that's correct. I only have rank 1 of Life Giver. Jesus. Oh, it's because I've been leveling up differently. I was like, there must be a reason that hurt me so goddamn much. Alright.
Yeah, use your VATS and see if you can detect mines before you step on one here.
See, that's the thing. With my one character, who I'm playing, Mr. Gray, that I started the other day, and I got to level, like, 12 just by doing the Way of Shelf Kids. Watch one of my videos. It will teach you a lot. Anyway, I don't set off mines no more when I'm sneaking.
A chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building immediately.
Oh, I can't hit them with Betty. Let's switch to Matilda or Melissa. Don't you just love walking around with Mini Prime?
Yeah, you don't actually have to even shoot anybody. He'll do it for you. Yeah, that scope is way too close to the target. A scope like that.
Sandman, I'm gonna tell you the same thing that Kubrick told Jack Nicholson. This is my movie. Sorry, I just thought that was funny.
Please
I agree with you though.
evacuate the building.
He twitched. I swear he did. Okay. I should teach this character to sneak. What do you think?
Well, don't you have any sneak perks right now?
I don't think so. I mean, I could literally change that with this level up. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's under agility.
I was just looking at my other perks.
Oh, yeah, you
So
don't have any sneak
ninja,
perks,
no.
which means that you need to get level 3 sneak so that you don't set off mines and stuff anymore.
That's true. I think I'm gonna do critical banker though. No, I don't do that no more though.
A chemical leak has been detected. Please
You know,
evacuate the building.
what do you think? Adamantium, skeleton or sneak?
I'd say sneak first, because you can always repair your limb damage with a stim pack, right?
That's true. I have quite high, and then I'll do what you do, sneak with a shotgun.
Well, it's not necessarily the sneak itself that's important. It's when you get
I shot him in the ass.
it's when you get level 3 sneak so that you don't set off traction.
Please evacuate the building.
A form of government.
Sneak is a very useful skill in this game. I'm coming to realize that with my stealth character, that doesn't use a shotgun, by the way.
Yeah, well, you can't do a stealth playthrough unless you spend the perks on sneak.
This is true, but with how high a level I am now, I can just keep pouring the points into stealth. Though I will say this, without the ninja perks in this game, stealth would not be as viable as it is.
Sweet.
The leader is chosen by vote, and every...
Have you ever put a live grenade in someone's inventory?
No, actually, I've never done that.
I did it on Nelson Lattimore's father because he annoyed me.
is assured.
When do you guys record your next Fallout New Vegas video?
Please evacuate the building.
Probably this weekend. We just recorded and posted an episode, I believe, yesterday.
Oh, nice. Because I am going to send you that information I promised to send you. Also, I know everyone thinks it's excessive that I do that, but I also do that for one reason. I get lost very easily, much like most people who play games like this. So when I constantly see someone who's decapitated, I know I've been there.
Yeah, well, you know why I don't do that? It's because I play on survival mode, and ammunition has weight, so I can't carry 1,000 rounds of ammunition like you can, right?
Repeat.
Fair,
A chemical leak
and I
has
get
been
that.
detected.
but you still haven't made a convincing argument for me to want to play on survival.
Well, it just adds to take care of your hunger and thirst and sleep and stuff like that, right?
Weapons hot.
And if you don't look after those things, it can actually give you debuffs in combat, right?
Die, 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 die!
Basically, it makes the game more challenging. Playing on survival is more difficult than playing on very hard.
No, I understand that because you do less your stim packs do less and.
Remain in your test chambers and await further instructions.
Actually, the stim packs don't heal less, but they heal more slowly.
Evacuate the building.
Like if you take a stim pack when you're hurt, it's very hard. It will restore your health almost instantly, right? But it takes like 30 seconds or even longer how bad you were hurt for a stim pack to restore your health in survival. So it's just generally, it's a more challenging level of play, right? And also you have to make decisions because you can't just carry 1,000 shotgun shells with you because they would weigh too much.
Yeah, but I got these through mods, and I'm not even sure how. Like, I would be using money to spend for weapon, right? That's the only thing I don't like about a non-melee character. I have to spend money on ammo, but when you get to a certain point with a character in Fallout 4, that if you're not playing on survival, you're kind of self-reliant and you don't really need caps anymore. Unless you're buying really expensive armors or renovating a entire settlement with like traps that cost money for raiders and doing that whole thing, you don't really need money.
Actually, under your luck tree there, you can get perks that help you to find more ammunition too, right?
Yeah, I did see that, but isn't it just a chance, not a guarantee?
But it improves the chance. And also, if you loot your enemy's guns, you get whatever ammunition they had in them, even if you drop the guns again afterwards.
Yeah, you actually showed us that in this playthrough.
Yeah. All you need to do is just pick them up and then drop them again, and you get the ammunition, right?
Yeah, you taught us that with the Institute weapons. If we're going to use a laser gun, then just pick up the weapon.
So, you know, like, it's not that hard to accumulate a lot of shotgun shells, too, or whatever. I find even playing on survival quite often that when I'm getting overloaded, I have to drop ammunition off at a settlement, right?
Yeah, you do, it works. Okay, I'm a little bit lost, so what I'm gonna do is... Oh, I think this is right. Yeah, this looks right.
A chemical leak has
Welcome
been detected.
to the Hallucinogen Labs observation area.
Evacuate the building.
Hallucinogens Eradicator provides your forces with a state-of-the-art field decontamination solution.
You know, I like the terminal interface for Fallout New Vegas better than Fallout 4.
I know you do. I actually watched the video in which you stated that today in New Vegas.
Yeah, because otherwise in Fallout 4 sometimes you end up having to restart your game because you get hung up on the evil chair or something.
Yeah, that extra animation will break the whole fucking
Please
game.
evacuate the building immediately.
Do you still play with that mod to bypass it?
Oh yeah, for sure. I have that mod for New Vegas too.
Got it.
Lucian. Small amounts of residual radiation may persist in the affected area. Dosage subject to change pending safety evaluations. Invisawave from Hallucigen is a new advance in the field of stealth technology, capable of doing away with cumbersome personal generators forever. Some subjects may become inaudible and/or intangible. Effects may be permanent. Further research is ongoing.
This is something you could have done if you just wanted to skip all this and not kill those people for XP.
Please, evacuate the
Criminal
building.
scum? Don't get a gun. Try Hallucigen Suppressor, a safe, reliable, and effective way to paralyze even armored targets.
I mean, it's safe and reliable as long as you're not the one that's there.
Yeah.
User, bystanders, small animals and/or large animals. Discretion is advised.
I mean, it's like we said yesterday. Where's the safe end of the shotgun? Behind me. Where's the dangerous end of the shotgun? Anywhere in front of me.
Hallucigen gas. Reliable crowd control since 2055.
Yeah, I know you're not playing survival, but just watching you waste that ammunition
And
just
without
makes
the
me
messy
cringe.
side effects of our competitors' offerings.
How much ammo do I have to waste to make you really cringe? That's the... Let's see. I have 63,041.
A chemical leak has been detected.
Are you still cringing?
Evacuate the building.
Yeah, you're not going to run out of ammo anytime soon.
If I do, you know I've really been pissing it away.
No, stop it!
You gotta go back. You didn't blow his head off.
I didn't?
No.
Oh, you're right, I didn't.
No, stop it!
There we go.
Communism is a lie.
Yeah, that's better. At least be thorough.
Oh, that guy already got decapitated.
Fighting for
My power armor decapitated that guy.
You're dead! You're dead!
Who's Davey?
I don't
Excuse
know, that
me.
guy's imaginary
Here,
friend.
kitty,
maybe.
kitty.
Repeat. A chemical leak has been detected. Please
Poor guy.
evacuate
I should
the
put him out of his
building
misery.
immediately.
You can't get away!
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna waste the bullet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I usually just leave him there too. He won't last long there anyway.
Oh, are you under the impression he's not gonna die?
Can't
I said I wasn't gonna waste a bullet. I didn't say I was gonna kill him.
breathe!
Wow.
There we go.
I didn't know you could decapitate people with a baton.
You can. I guess by that vampire book series you read, Logic, this makes me the most prolific serial killer in the Commonwealth. The Decapitator.
Immediately.
Yeah.
It's mostly because I get lost very easily. Because I don't understand linear or non-linear when it comes to direction. I worked in a no-frills for 8.5 years, and I would get lost getting to the till. Don't have a great sense of direction.
I'm in.
Well, you're gonna have to make a guess, I guess, eh?
Right?
Please evacuate the building.
I didn't like that just now, so we're gonna do this.
Yeah, that's harmful in there. You can't go in there.
I mean, who would want to hurt little old me?
Actually, I think it was the gunner's incompetence that caused all of the fail safes and stuff to fail.
Yeah, I think that was it. Like, one of their tech guys didn't know what the fuck they were doing. Set this all off, and now they're all insane.
Yeah, if I can remember right, I think you
a
can
chemical
find either
leak
terminal
has been
entries
detected.
or
Please
notes or
evacuate
something
the
that
building
indicates
immediately.
that they fucked up and
There we
set
go.
all of these things in motion, right?
I'm gonna open the store, but I'm not gonna go through it.
No?
No, I just want the XP. Do you still get the XP? Or is it just automatically open sans the XP?
That's it.
There. Just answered the question right there.
Well, I got the XP for it. But I'm asking you with your mods.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, and I don't have a mod that unlocks locks. I still have to pick the locks. It's just the terminal that I don't play the terminal.
Huh, I've never had it be a woman before. How progressive. Okay. I know someone who wants to party with this.
Yep, Fred.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not partying with weaponized hallucinogen, what are you doing with your life?
Please evacuate the building.
Me with grenades, that sounds like a dangerous recipe for everyone involved.
I don't know what I found is until you get rank 2 of the explosives perk, then grenades can be kind of dangerous to yourself.
Well, yeah, but remember, I was planning on learning to sneak, so when I sneak, I'm gonna start putting grenades in people's pockets. You know, just a little gift from me to you.
Ah. So
Or
you're gonna have to do the pickpocket thing then, huh?
Yeah, eventually. It's like what Rec V5 used to play that game. Remember that Dragon Ball game, Dragon Ball Z? And there was Hercule, that guy with the afro, and his special attack was present for you.
A chemical leak has been detected.
Where he gave you like a Game Boy, and then he'd like run away behind some cover and press a button and it would explode. Here's a present for you. I need some fucking bobby pins.
Why? How many have you got?
44.
You just need to go at it a little more cautiously because I never run out of bobby pins. Eventually I get to where it just says 99 and it stays that way forever.
How is that doing it more cautiously?
Because I don't break them that much.
Okay, humble brag, humble brag. Oh, this is a lot of fun though. I've missed playing Fallout 4. Also, the painting's coming good.
got the long loading time here. This is familiar.
Hey, the amphitheater. I wonder if I killed everybody there yet.
Well, have you done the Parsons State Asylum thing yet?
No.
Then
no,
don't
I could
kill
just...
these guys. Don't kill these guys because you'll break that quest if you do.
Okay. I'm gonna convince Brother Thomas and Emogene, and then after Emogene's clear, I'm just gonna come back and just wipe these people out. They conflict with my worldviews of cults not existing.
Yeah, well, once they've served their purpose, then whatever. But you don't want to do that now because you'll break the quest line, right?
Yeah, that's fair. Also, I want to amend something I just said. I don't like cults existing. So there's this game I've been playing called Cult of the Lamb, and in that game you kind of make your own cult. Where they worship you. I'm okay with that, but these guys don't worship me.
So you're okay with cults so long as you're the one in charge, right?
Exactly. They have to learn to respect my authority. Someone has to.
Huh?
No one's gonna be happy until we get a proper meal down here.
For the love of Christ, I'll give you food and beds. Is that what you want?
Yeah, you need to put in some crops and some beds too.
And I suppose you want me to put safety guardrails up too. You're worse than OSHA. Goddamn liberals telling me about safety standards and my employees need beds.
Actually, I consider myself to be more of a centrist, really.
I have no idea what that is. What is a centrist?
Halfway between liberal and conservative.
You know what I consider myself? Vote for whoever will fuck up the country the leastest.
Well, no, here's how you should cast your vote. You should cast your vote based on whether or not you think that the guy you're voting for will help you financially.
I try to make sure that it's financially and healthcare.
Yeah. Will he create an atmosphere in which it's easier to find a job? Will he reduce taxes? You know, will he do things that will actually help you to feed your family and that kind of thing, right?
Yeah, but honestly, I always just vote for whoever is going to fuck up healthcare the least. Because in my life, I was very sickly as a child, so my family relied on that. My son had heart surgery, so, you know, I rely on that a lot for decent health care.
Oh, don't worry, I'm a very pro healthcare guy too, right?
Even though people in the States thinks we are a socialist country because our healthcare doesn't bankrupt families.
Yeah. Well, you know what? If we're going to do political commentary now, let's
Oh
talk
no,
about
what did I start?
let's talk about their system, okay?
Okay.
Basically, their system is run by corporations, and if you get seriously ill or if you get hurt, then the first thing they look at is whether or not they actually have to pay.
Yeah, there was a whole movie about that called The Rainmaker.
And whereas in this country, they don't concern themselves with who pays because basically your government-funded insurance pays for everything automatically.
Mm-hmm.
So they focus on treating you for your illness or injury rather than figuring out whether you're going to be able to pay first. And I think that's an absolutely horrible system that they have in the United States. They should be ashamed of themselves.
It's a good thing no one from your channel watches my videos. You can say whatever the fuck you want on my channel. You're like, nobody's gonna watch Cody's videos anyway. I can say whatever the hell I want. Because it's true. But I don't disagree with you. They should feel shame for that. Plus, they're very brainwashed over there. You know, God, football, government. It's very, very odd country. Very odd country. Now, does God like football that much? I don't know. Do I laugh a bit in my chest every time I hear someone say fantasy football because I don't consider what they're doing fantasy football? Absolutely. But anyway, I always vote for healthcare to stay the same or improve in terms of giving more back to the people who have to do it, the job, like doctors and nurses, as well as making sure that our services increase. I always vote for influx of jobs, and I always vote for, based off of those qualities alone, who I think is going to mess up the country the least in a 4-year span. Because belonging to a political party, in my opinion, doesn't make sense, because eventually you're going to get an outlier who changes the way the party is completely. Like, the NDP is not the same as it was when Jack Layton was alive.
No.
Right?
No, they're far more concerned with social issues now than they are with the working man, which is who they used to try and represent.
So it's just, you always vote for whoever is going to fuck everything up the least. And doing anything else makes no sense. Political parties shouldn't exist, in my opinion.
I have those chemical
There should be a bunch
you.
of individuals
now
who
we can
run.
Form another societal picadillo. The hydration break. Whether it rears its Voltex, but people
sure.
So if
Aren't chemicals bad
now
for you?
Now you can build the next experiment.
So
Chemicals are bad for you.
Everything you eat and drink is made of chemicals. Don't you know?
Oh, right. That's very interesting, Lady Overseer.
We're almost on an
These are
hour and a
just
half here.
Special chemicals.
God, if they didn't make her a ghoul just to make her even creepier, I'll eat my hat.
It's okay. You can trust us, Clem.
Indeed.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
probably did. They probably made her a ghoul on purpose.
I mean, they could have made her a
soda
robot,
fountain.
you know, like a heartless machine, because she
Serve
basically is.
refreshments to our residents. And Clem, if you get thirsty on the job, feel free to have a cool, refreshing beverage.
Gee, thanks.
The soda fountain shows enormous potential.
I love the commentary from Dr. Braun, who is a sociopath who you'll meet in Fallout 3, where he's like, he actually made a better soft drink than Nuka-Cola. God, I hate Ted.
Not me. Just happy to be here.
Oh, fuck, I love this series.
Well, go build your beverage dispenser.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry about that. So now we gotta figure out what we're adding. Appetite suppressant. Generic caffeine or mood enhancer? What's the mood enhancer do?
Yeah, I went with generic caffeination.
Me too. Let's actually just show them the notes for that. I'm just about to give up on Ted. If you parse out his team's elaborate presentation, the active ingredient of the supplement Z is just caffeine. Plain ordinary caffeine. Unsurprisingly, the test subject suffered no delirium. I don't know that word. Effects.
Deleterious effects.
Deleterious effects. That's a big word for a German man whose English is the second language, because that's what Dr. Braun is. He's basically a Nazi scientist. Ted's team spent an inordinate amount of time balancing flavor and carbonation, They actually did focus testing against Nuka-Cola to enhance its appeal. I must admit, it's refreshing. God, I hate Ted. And you know what? Remember this, because when you do New Vegas, I know I said I wanted you in Rec V5 to keep playing New Vegas until you did everything, but you should play Fallout 3. And when you do story in Fallout 3, you'll meet Dr. Braun, and this will be 20 times funnier, because he is, oh god, what do you even say about Dr. Braun? You can't really say much.
So Dr. Braun is still alive at this time? He's just in the Capital Wasteland?
When does Fallout 4 take place in relation to the timeline? Is it 20 years before or after? I can't remember.
After.
I think it's after.
Yeah.
Depending on your choices, yeah, he could be alive. He'd be very unhappy, but he could be alive, or he could be very dead. That's up to you.
Well, I might just get Fallout 3 because from what I've seen, it looks very similar to New Vegas.
Do yourself a favor, though. Get the Fallout New Vegas mods for it.
Yeah, I like Fallout New Vegas quite a bit.
And if Rec V5 can get it running for you, you should try Fallout 1 and Fallout 2. Though it is kind of difficult to get them to run on newer machines because the games are old. And make sure if he does get them that he installs the quality of life mods on those games. Otherwise, the first one is unplayable just with the way it was programmed, because there's imaginary timers the game doesn't tell you about, and your game will end abruptly. Like, the game forces you to get the bad ending and nothing you did mattered. So, be aware.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go back that far in time. But
that's unfortunate. You'd really like Fallout 1 and 2.
Fallout 3 looks similar enough to Fallout New Vegas that I'd probably like that, though.
Well, it's built on the same engine. Just make sure you get the New Vegas fixes for Fallout 3. I don't know what it's actually called anymore, but it's a very popular mod that makes the game more playable. And get that same mod that you got that populates the wasteland, like New Vegas. If you don't, Fallout 3 is... oh god, it's depressing. So, mood enhancer. Let's read the R&D notes for this one. Creates short-term euphoria. I've never used this one. You know what? We're just going to do regular caffeine for this one, because I'm not sure about these. I don't want to do anything that affects happiness.
Yeah,
in this regard.
See, if you choose the middle of the road one for generic caffeine for this one, and then you choose the middle of the road one for the slot machine, and then you choose the good one for the eye tester, that's still enough to keep Barstow reasonably happy, right?
It doesn't matter if she's happy, though. No one can say no to me. I'm too charismatic. I got that, as the kids say, Riz. Okay. When she's like, let's go, Clem, he's like, I don't want to leave. I want to ride the power cycle. Because he's a drugged out, what's it called? Fucking... Now, I don't think drug addiction's funny, but I think fictional drug addiction is hilarious. Let's just put a disclaimer out there, kids. I don't want to get in trouble again. Whee! I'm a tornado! So, based off what I'm seeing here, it looks like it looks like I did everything in terms of getting the power control rods, or whatever they are, the circuit boards, but I didn't do jack shit with really scrapping anything.
Oh, so you already went through here and killed all the monsters and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the Mirelurk had a problem, you know? It wanted me dead, and I wanted to eat it, so we just couldn't come to any sort of solution, so... I just shot a motherfucker until it was dead, and that's the way it went.
You need to get power to this thing because it'll give you all the water that you could ever possibly need.
All the water someone else could drink. You know what I was really disappointed with? The water towers. I know we have this big fucking thing here, but it didn't even give us the option to explore the water towers. They're just there, you scrap them, and then there's no way to replace them. It's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's only one of many things that they could have done.
I mean, Bethesda's getting lazy with its, oh, I guess we'll just let the modding community do it mentality. And I know I keep pushing that button, especially this episode, but I love these games. But they have to be less lazy about it.
Yeah. Well, about the only thing that you can do is hope that they listen to the modding community a bit and actually, you know, include some things in their next game from the mods, right?
I'm very excited to see what they'll do with Fallout 5. I guess it has to be a power pole. That's fine.
Yeah, put one of those big power poles on the shore, and then just run the wire from this to that.
A big power pole. Okay. I'm having a hard time here.
One of the big ones.
Because it's almost midnight and I've been up since 6 a.m. Okay, let's try this.
Yeah, that one, and put it on the shore.
Well, the problem was I can't get it to connect. No, don't drink the water. Oh, god damn it.
You're putting it on the pipe. You don't want to do that.
No, stop. Just jump. Why are you drinking the water? Jump. Jesus Christ.
Are you pressing the wrong button? You're pressing the wrong button.
I don't think that's what's happening. It's probably what's happening.
Move that power pylon onto the shore. Yeah. Like right there.
Did it work? It did. Okay.
Yeah, and then you just put another power pylon, like another series of them, up to the entrance to the tunnel. Oh, that's enough.
I know. I'm just vetting it. Because if I end up having more than I need, it's not a problem. Oh, that's as far as it'll go, I guess.
No, you can't put that one there. You have to leave it where it is and put another one in. But that might, yeah, you want to put that one, yeah. And now, what you can do is, you know those fittings that stick to the ceiling? Put those on that beam that runs down, no. Put those on the beam that runs down the center of the tunnel.
Gotcha.
Not the conduit, the...
no, sorry, I was in the wrong place. Yeah, in the connectors and switches.
Yeah, that one right there. You just hang one of those from that beam every now and then.
Okay. Let's let me go really far, eh?
Yeah, mostly the thing that will limit you is if you go too... Yeah, basically you can go as far as the thing until the thing turns red, right?
Yep. Do you like Ghostbusters?
You talking the new one with the the cameos from the original?
No, I just mean like in general.
I watched the movies. I enjoyed them. Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't know this, but they actually made a really amazing game that originally came out on the 360 and the PlayStation 3, and a really graphic down version on the Wii. And it was actually considered by Harold Ramis, Bill Murray, Ernie Hudson, and Dan Aykroyd as the third Ghostbusters movie. It even has Walter Peck returning as Walter Peck, the actor. And I was going to play it for October.
Okay, now just...
Let's move this one all the way back here. So now, I guess we'll have to do a smaller power pylon.
You'll have to, well, or put one on the wall.
Put one on the wall? Oh, you put one on the wall.
Yeah, you know, like the... Yeah, like that. Just go underneath those pipes.
And then... Where were you when I was trying to do this by myself and I wasn't playing a modded character? Well, you were like, I was in my house playing Fallout 4.
This is all vanilla here, right? Like there's
I know.
There's no modding involved here.
It still doesn't make it self-explanatory to like blockheads like me. You know? Unfortunately. Okay.
Hey, look at that. You can get around the corner with it.
Hey, take an inch. Give me a mile, I'll take an inch. Nicolas Cage style. Oh, too far.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to do it. You just put that one real close to the last one, connect
and then
it,
just move it.
Just move it. Yeah, just move it until it turns red. Then.
Yeah, no, there's no need to overcomplicate it. I like how they're like, it's got special chemicals in it, and that lady who wants to leave the vault because she thinks you guys are assholes, like, no shit. She's like, I had Nuka-Cola once, but this... And I'm like, once? Do you know how many Nuka-Colas I've looted off of dead bodies? You know how many Nuka-Colas I've found? Because it's not explained in this game, but there's basically degenerate Nuka-Cola people who literally refill the Nuka-Cola bottle or like vending machines all the time. They infiltrate hostile raider territory and put them in the machines that shouldn't still work. But you know, they do.
There, you're there now. Now you need to put up power pylons again. Are you gonna put a switched one up there?
Yep.
Well, you just put a switched one up now.
I didn't mean to put a switched one up, but it's whatever.
Well, as long as you make sure it's switched on.
I think it is.
You're too far. Yeah, there.
I should have changed it from Sandman99 gives interior design tips to Sandman99 gives us wiring tips.
You should put another big power pylon over there somewhere, just so that you don't end up with a wire like a clothesline.
Oh yeah, crisscrossing. Yeah, I won't. Also, I wanted to take a public service amount to talk about the Idiot Savant perk for a second. In my opinion, it's a perk that you should take no matter what, even if you have high intelligence, because it going off is just beneficial. That's my 2 cents. Alright, 100 water. Never gonna have 100 vault dwellers, so
Yeah.
that should be good.
What's the biggest number that you can get with 10 charisma anyway? About 20 or so?
I don't have 10 charisma, do I? I have something ridiculous.
No, but I'm saying
I have 11.
What is the maximum number of vault dwellers or
I think it's 21. Like with having your charisma at 11, I think it's 21. Oop, didn't want to do that. There. Now they can have their cake and fuck off.
Yes?
Why blue? I mean, would
yeah, now you just have to
really
build some beds.
Okay, now what's going on
The
here?
soda fountain shows enormous potential.
Why is Clem's lazy ass not doing the soda fountain?
Maybe you didn't tell him to.
Hi.
Like,
Never thought I'd have an honest to goodness job.
It's probably I didn't tell. No, that doesn't seem to be it.
you forgot to do something.
I forgot to do something.
He's dead, Jim.
He's dead, Captain. Maybe I'll just sleep for an hour. See what that does. Where did I put all the beds? Oh.
No, look at your quest log, because your quest log might give you a hint as to what you're supposed to do.
I think it's just let Clem do it for an hour, isn't it? Connect the terminal to the soda fountain. What? Did I not do that? Oh, okay. Maybe I didn't accept. Maybe I didn't accept the parameters. I did not. There we go.
Guess I'm open for business.
Okay.
Hell, I'll attach the wire so you can go back on the power cycle, you drugged out caffeine fiend.
This soda's better than new control. Try it. You'll see.
Look at these guys working in the dirt like a bunch of worms. Meanwhile, I'm a colonial cowgirl. Woo!
How much does it cost?
Oh, it's free.
Really? Well, I guess then.
I'm a cowboy champion.
Wow, that's good stuff.
Not a bad job manning the soda fountain.
So what are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna wait like Batman would. There's 6 food for 4 people. I don't know how that's not. Wait, how is there 4 people?
Well, you
Oh,
got
never
Clem.
mind. I forgot the overseer.
I wonder how high the vault numbers go.
I'll do well. Promise.
Clem, you're taking too fucking long. I'm gonna go sleep. Whee!
Oh, you know what? You might be
All the
wrong
soda
too
you can
with
drink.
some of your beds. They're too close together. If you can't walk between them,
Yeah.
then your settlers can't get access to them, right?
Yeah, I know. That's just a temporary setup until I build the vault and then show it off next time.
Never thought I'd be an
Excuse me.
honest-to-goodness vault
You here to
dweller.
check up? I got a customer right here. Want some more refreshment?
What the heck's in there? I had a Nuka-Cola once. And this stuff.
I know, right? It's got special chemicals in it.
No shit. Well, whatever it is, call me a fan.
Caffeine. Well, it does improve productivity. But really, on to the next prototype. The Hippocratic Oath. A solemn vow to do no harm.
You know what? I'm gonna get her a wig.
I don't want to get into interpreting dusty Latin textbooks.
I don't know.
But that core sentiment of the doctors, you understand.
Times are desperate.
What price? So, but
Sure.
the prototype.
I'm excited to be a...
You and me. Don't fret. We chose so.
I already got all the nuclear material, I'm pretty sure.
You already cleaned out the entire cave complex, or what?
Yeah. Do you think there's anything me and Betty can't handle? Oh, careful, Betty. She's temperamental.
See, now this one here, you need to, well, you got to connect it to power first.
Notes from Dr. Braun.
Improved eye care.
Let's read on Ted. Simple sentence of this. Ted and his team built a better tool for optometrists everywhere. That's it, nothing else. Please process my request to reassign his whole team somewhere far away and cold. Vault monitoring subliminal messages. Let's read the R&D notes. I'll read this one, but you gotta read the next one. R&D has designed a series of microflash images which, when played repeatedly and in loop, have a statistically significant positive effect on the test subjects. View of the Vault, Vault Tech, and the Overseer specifically. We never quite perfected the eye drop formula that was both effective and didn't cause long-lasting eye trauma. But we're still working on that. Note, the lab had further advantages of electroshocks and physical restraints, so your mileage may vary on field trials. Jesus. Alright, you're up on vault monitoring.
Okay. This one Team Walrus, don't ask, is very proud of. Dr. Braun, a small MRI specifically designed to fit in the phoropter, which fed enough power and imaging, can process the visual information response from the stimuli. In layman's terms, it can read a test subject's mind and show an actual picture of what they're thinking about. That's the promise, at least, but the images are very grainy and indistinct. Starting from the standardized Rorschach test with hundreds of volunteers, our computers could reliably identify these images with a 71% accuracy. It's still early days, but promise of getting involuntary glimpses into a population's mind could be a game changer for vault management.
So what do you want to do?
Do the improved eye care.
No, we have to pick a bad one.
Yeah, but you can pick a bad one on the slot machine thing. I care.
Some sort of noise. What the fuck is that noise? We'll be right back.
That sounds like a smoke detector with a dead battery.
Sorry about that, kids. My carbon monoxide detector is being weird. I'm not sure how to fix it, so we're gonna have to call the episode here, kids.
Your smoke detector might have a dead battery. That's what's going on, right?
Yeah,
They
I
do
keep
that.
saying, and I'm not sure how to change it, so I'm gonna have to take it apart and figure it out. Good night, kids. Thanks for joining us, and we'll continue with this next time. We'll see what other horrible experience we can do. And I've been Spider-Best Gamer.
And I am Sandman 99.
And we'll talk to you later when we're not dealing with real life stuff.